coming up after the break, he spends his days and nights strumming away on his guitar. And while not everyone may enjoy the heavy metal music he plays, many will appreciate his musical talents. Gina Chung sat in for a rehearsal with Keswick band member Corey Manahan. His profile is next on Community Connection.
This program is brought to you by...
Welcome back. It's a band that's been rocking the metal world for the past year. They're known as Manahan, a band made up of 3 guys from Keswick. Gina Chung met with the lead singer Corey Manahan and found out how this hardworking high school student is trying to take the music scene by storm.
If you don't have soul and feeling when you play, it's like a robot. You can't be like that. So I always love having feeling when I play and soul into the music, you know. My dad used to listen to heavy music. So I've been into Ozzy since I've been got my first Ozzy CD about 2001, so that's 10 years ago. And I've been into heavy music ever since then. All I did was sit in my room 10 hours a day for the first 2 or 3 years of playing guitar, trying to play Led Zeppelin and Ozzy. That's all I did.
But it's not just these legendary musicians that motivate this 18-year-old to carry a good tune. In fact, the Keswick High School student says he's inspired by all types of music.
I love all genres of music, and I'm inspired by all kinds of music like blues, jazz, anything, classical, and I incorporate that into my music. So I dig everything.
And if you think Corey's been taking guitar lessons for years, think again.
I took 2 guitar lessons when I started playing when I was 12 or 13. Then I said, I don't want to do this. But I can't read notes, so it's untraditional, I guess, the way that I play, which is kind of original because it's dysfunctional and you come up with stuff that you wouldn't do if you were normally trained, I think.
Corey started playing the bar circuit a few years ago and eventually formed Manahan in 2009. He says he writes most of the music for his band.
Heavy, melodic, powerful, and you remember it. And that's what I think with music that a lot of new bands fall into is they just play a million miles an hour and just play the most technical music they can, and you don't remember it. Like songs, for instance, like Stairway to Heaven, you remember that forever. And that's what I want to do with my music, you know what I mean? You hear the song, you remember it, and you can chant along to it, and people feel it, you know what I mean?
Manahan's big break came when they released their debut album called Commence.
It's getting a good response. Lots of people in Europe are buying the album online, and it's a mixed bag of tunes. It has lots of melodic songs, lots of heavy songs. You just have to hear it for yourself, and you can remember it after you hear it.
They even got a chance to shoot their first music video called Narcotic.
It was amazing. We shot it in a warehouse in Barrie. It was the craziest place, but it was so long, 16-hour days shooting. Do it again, do it again. You heard the song 1,000 times, but it was really fun. I hope that we get signed to a good label like Roadrunner Records in the next 6 months, then put out our album and get signed and get on a good tour with a well-known act. We're a hard-working band, and we have what it takes to get to the top and rule the metal world.
Commence is available at any major retailer. Be sure to check out their MySpace page at myspace.com/Corey Manahan. I'm Gina Chung with your Community Connection.
We've got a lot going on right here in York Region. Now let's check in with Adam Johnston to see what other exciting stuff is happening in the region as he tells us what's on tap for York Region living.
Hi everyone, I'm Adam Johnston. This is what's coming up on YRL. Students at Unionville High School strutted their stuff down the catwalk for a good cause.